It is what we were expecting, Michelle. It was either that Patricia de Lille was going to be ousted using the recall clause, the party's new recall clause, or it was going to get some other way to oust Patricia de Lille. It has now used the 702 interview with Eusebius Mkheza done on the 26th of April, where he asks Patricia de Lille whether once she's headed to court, she's won her legal battles, which she says she will, whether she would then resign. And she says, once all this is done, I will walk away. And it's on that basis that the Federal Legal Commission of the Democratic Alliance has ousted Patricia de Lille, and her membership has ceased with effect of the 26th of April, the day of that interview on 702. So as it stands, Patricia de Lille is not a member of the Democratic Alliance. She is no longer the mayor of Cape Town. She's currently packing her bags at the Civic Centre on her way out.
Leigh-Anne, it's very interesting, and a lot of people will be commenting on this issue around whether this was a witch hunt against Patricia de Lille, given that all these very serious allegations of corruption and maladministration against her now fall away in light of an interview she did on radio.
Many quarters believe that this was a witch hunt. From political analysts to the court of public opinion believe that this was a witch hunt against Patricia de Lille, and that the Democratic Alliance has been trying every way it can to get rid of Patricia de Lille because, as they believe, it has no use for her anymore. But that's just the way the cookie has crumbled. But de Lille is not going to leave it at this. We do know that Patricia de Lille is going to take it further. She is expected to head to the courts to challenge this, the cessation of her membership. The allegations of maladministration, corruption, the fact that she's brought the party into disrepute, all those charges are now moot. That has all fallen by the wayside. It is now only the fact that she had spoken out on the 702 interview with Eusebius Mkheza that has been used to oust Patricia de Lille, essentially.
Leigh-Anne, just on a side issue, this issue of the this fake Auditor General's report, which apparently found negatively against Patricia de Lille, this fake AG's report. It was shared by two senior members of the Democratic Alliance, but arguably was downplayed during this FedEx media briefing just a short while ago. Natasha Mazzoni saying they will investigate, but it's all just part of fake news.
It was somewhat downplayed. If you look at it, there was no real proof. There was no disciplinary process against Patricia de Lille. There was no real tangible proof of maladministration and or corruption against her. However, these two senior members who had shared this fake news on social media, you can see it on their page, they are subject to a police investigation, and once that police investigation is completed, the DA will then decide on which way it will act. So it seems a bit of, you know, what's good for the goose is not good for the gander, and I'm sure that will cause yet more uproars on social media following the ousting of Patricia de Lille today.
So the